What's up? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. So, Britney Spears, got a small victory. It was announced that she is now able to pick her own lawyers. And I know you're probably listening like, that's a big victory. She didn't have her own lawyers. But for the last 13 years, Britney Spears has not been allowed to have her own lawyers. It's all been about what the father said under this conservatorship. I always have trouble saying that. Conservatorship, whatever it's called. Conservatorship. But for some reason, I struggle with that so much. But after the last 13 years, she has not really been able to make her own decisions. So now she's allowed to pick her own lawyer. Right? So let me tell you what's going on. Britney Spears' longtime manager, Samuel Ingram, a longtime attorney, Samuel Ingram, quit. Okay? Right after her longtime manager of 25 years, Larry Rudolph, quit. Now, people are saying they're quitting because basically Britney pulled a strong arm move and said she's no longer going to be performing. She's going to retire. If she can't get out from under this, she is going to retire. So that means if she retires, there's going to be no money coming in. Because basically right now, she doesn't have any records out. So all of the money coming in to pay all of these people that have been living that lifestyle under Britney Spears is, from the money that she generates, they're not going to be able to be paid now. Basically, because she retired. She said she's no longer going to perform. That's what they say is the reason for the quitting. Let me tell you the real reason, I believe, for the resigning. Because Britney Spears said she wants to do a long interview when this is all said and done and talk about everything. And once she said that, when she says talk about everything, she means everything. So, let me tell you what that means. All the things that these managers and attorneys have been involved in to help cover up what's been going on, they are all afraid it's all going to be blown out of the water now that Britney is talking. All right? So, or have threatened to talk. So you're going to see probably a lot more people quit. I think there's one person left, and that's a lady. I forgot her name. So she swears she's so for Britney, but she's been right along for this ride and have been getting paid from Britney. The people who have been keeping her under wraps and keeping her in control are the ones that's been getting paid from Britney Spears. From Britney Spears. So they've been getting paid for Britney Spears being, underneath this control. So here's the thing. Britney's been posting on IG and she's been posting these pictures to celebrate her freedom and to post, just to let people know I'm free now. I can start doing things that I was not been able to do. This one thing for sure with these posts that you're looking at. Here's one thing we know now for sure. The same thing that we were claiming and that they were trying to deny, and that even they had Britney deny about her IG, but it is obviously clear Britney Spears has not been posting to her IG until now. That is abundantly clear. And shout out to the Free Britney movement, who was one of the first people to see this. And everyone started calling on it, and they would then make Britney do posts. Oh no, I'm posting to my own social media. Have her come out there and answer these phony questions, talking about she's been seeing what people have been asking, so she's going to answer for it. So I think that everyone has been asking. I'm looking at the questions, and I'm going to answer all the questions that everyone wants to know. So first question is, what's your favorite flower? Well, Brittany, ain't you know good and doggone well. Ain't nobody been caring about no favorite flower. We want to know, are you a clone or not? What happened to Britney Jean? That's what people want to know. Talk about your favorite flower. So they were obviously doing that, mocking the people who were asking the real questions. Are you okay? We don't care nothing about no flower. We care about Britney's well-being. So anyway, she's obviously posting now because she's been posting cryptic messages. She's been posting topless photos. And let me give y'all my hot take on this. While other people will say, yes, Britney, yes, you can now do what you want and you are now free and this, that, and the other, they have to remember one thing. I believe that the people underneath Britney's father are allowing her to post these photos. I think they're allowing her to post these photos because then they're going to go to the judge and say, see, when they go to the conservatorship meeting or whatever it is, they're going to come there with these pictures. You see, this is why she needs a conservator. This is why she needs to be under a conservatorship. This is exactly what they're going to say. So I don't know whoever is on. I really don't even know at this point who Britney has on her side, because all these years everyone has been under the father and not really listening to Britney. They're listening to that no good father. Also, if you check back to my last video when I called out Britney's sister and I said Jamie Lynn is lying. And then what did Britney Spears come and do? Confirm and pretty much co-sign what I said. The sister was lying. She was in on it all those years. She was getting money from Britney, paying her mortgage and performing Britney's songs, performing remixes of Britney's songs. And just like Britney said, she was trying to save face because that is the way she feeds her family, through her public image and through whatever TV shows she still has on TV. So that's how Jamie Lynn feeds her family. Okay? So she has to keep a good public perception. She can't allow people to know that she's been in on this crap the whole entire time. And I keep telling you people, because Jamie Lynn Spears in the past allegedly has already been tied to you know what scheme, that word that starts with a P. She's already been tied to some sort of scandal when they're saying that allegedly her old boss at Nickelodeon fathered her children when she was 16 years of age. All right, so she's already in the midst of a scandal. I believe she was 16 or 17 when she had her first child, but they were saying that her boss, allegedly over at Nickelodeon at the time, was the father of her kids. Now, we don't know that to be true, but a lot of people said that they were definitely messing around, and they thought that, those children, one or both of those children, were his. Here's my take on, like I said, Britney's pictures, cryptic messages, and all. G from Spill the Sugar said it. In case you didn't know, from Spill the Sugar. In case you didn't know, she said it, and I tend to agree with her until I see otherwise. This Sam, this so-called knight in shining armor of Britney's, that still hasn't married Britney because they won't allow it, that to me was just like the other boyfriends, handpicked, pretty much just as G from Spill the Sugar refers to, handpicked eye candy. Why isn't he stepping in and telling Britney, hey, cool out, let's lay low, take that picture off of there. That's not good. We don't want, don't post toplet pics. Don't post toplet pics. That could hurt your case. Why isn't Sam, the boyfriend, stepping in? That's a very interesting question. Maybe, just maybe, because he's in on it. Like we've always said from the beginning, these boyfriends are hired by the father just for public perception. How many boyfriends, so-called /fiancés, has Britney been through in the last 13 years? What is this, like her 7th or 8th boyfriend? Somewhere in there? In the last 13 years, it's at least been 6 boyfriends. Maybe 8 might be a little strong. She's had at least 6 boyfriends, and most of them, at some point, they said, oh, she's engaged to them. And they've all been older than her, with the exception of this one. And that is because people started noticing, like, why does Britney keep getting involved with older men? It looks as though they're her managers, or they became some sort of fixture in her estate or in her business. Why isn't Sam stepping in and saying, don't post that, let's just wait, this could hurt you? I believe they're allowing Britney to post these things on purpose, because you have to remember something. Britney Spears had pretty much been sheltered for the last 13 years. She hasn't been able to work her own social media, hasn't been able to drive herself anywhere. So how much social media and the terms and terminology and what's appropriate and what's not appropriate on social media now has Britney Spears really been able to experience? She probably doesn't know that you can only put certain captions now. She's been sheltered the last 13 years. So, again, Britney Spears, longtime manager, Larry Rudolph resigned. The attorney resigned. They're saying they resigned because Britney said she's retiring, but she has not officially retired yet. So you would figure that they would hang around until she officially does it. She could just be talking out of emotion. I don't believe that's the reason. I believe they're trying to get the heck out of Dodge before Britney drops a bomb and mentions that she's already mentioned abuse, mentioned that there was the abuse that we know starting with an S with her father and other men, and maybe even women. We're going to wait and see. That's my take on it. That's my take on it. Something is still being hidden. And if Britney Spears talks, it's all going to come out. Let's just hope and pray she makes it to that day. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, and subscribe. and share this video with your friends. Free Britney.